We're north of Mendoza, Argentina, continuing our motorcycle journey through South America. In this episode, we fully embrace the simple joys of being on the open road, the freedom, the fresh air, and the wind in our faces. As always, the universe seems to have a bit of a sense of humour, throwing in a series of untamed roads and less than ideal events, just to keep things interesting.
We are another 68k.
Oh God.
Cerrado closed. Oh no. All right, good morning. We are waking up in Leoncito National Park. We've packed the tent up, got the bikes ready to go. It was a little bit of a cooler night. It seems to get very cold just before sun comes up, about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, when it's at its coldest, and the sun's late to rise here. It's like between 8 and 15, so you don't really want to get out of bed when it's really cold. So yeah, a little bit of a slower start for us, and the plan now we've got some warmth and some sun and we're ready to go, is to keep riding north. We're going to keep following the Andes on Route 141. We're in San Juan province, so we'll keep riding up through there. We've got a couple of things we need to do. We need to find some cash, we need to go to Western Union, and we've got no more credit on our phones, so maps are a bit of an issue. We've got the Garmin, but we do use Google Maps as well. So credit would be good, cash would be good, and we're going to go and find some nice scenery and some landscapes today. Let's go.
So this morning we're taking things nice and easy. We're not like in any huge rush to get to a destination or anything like that. So yeah, we want to take as many pictures. It's so pretty around here. We just want to make the most of this area and just try and take the time to stop. This national park is lovely. I'm really glad we swung by here.
Oh, look at those mountains first thing in the morning. Nice. We're taking a slight detour up here because there's a lookout. We've jumped off the bikes because we found this lookout up here, and it looks pretty spectacular already. We've not quite got to the top yet. And if you didn't hear it in that, you can that noise was Hayley's breathing because she's so unfit and she's just sat on this bench behind me going
Do you know what? I was trying to be
walking up that
quiet.
little hill.
This is what happens when you're riding a bike long term. I feel like you just get really unfit, and any little like that would have been no problems prior to this trip.
Any little bit of exercise,
I'm like,
you're feeling it.
Oh, my legs. Or like I'm just out of breath. I'm blaming it on the altitude.
So that's what that noise was. One little road coming down this hill. That is not a bad view on the run back down to the road. Clear skies. Perfect. This is the first little town we've rode into. Now I'm going to try and find somewhere that looks like it'll recharge the sim. Nowhere looks like it will at the moment. We'll have a look.
After 2 long hours of navigating the small town, we finally found a Western Union. But without phone credit, it took even longer to track down Wi-Fi to make the money transfer. Eventually, we got our hands on some cash, but by the time we tried a handful of shops looking for phone credit, siesta kicked in and the town had shut down. So we called it and decided to continue the journey north, following one of the smaller roads marked on the map, heading towards the town of Iglesia.
We've got about 80 odd k's to go. Yeah, but the road's just turned to gravel. And the thing is, it's just so unpredictable. You just don't know if this is going to go on for a couple of k's or the last 80 k's of the day are going to be like this. At least we're in the hills now. We haven't done so much filming for the last couple of hours because the wind has been so intense. It was gusting and blowing us all over the road. So it's nice to get behind these mounds and have a bit of protection from the wind.
Nice little mashup of terrain. You got a little bit of sand here, a little bit of rocks there, a little bit of corrugation over there, just to make it all a little bit interesting. I feel like this happens so much when it gets to the end of the day, and then it's always like the last leg of the riding, the day of riding, where it's that type of terrain where you really kind of have to be on the ball.
That got deep quickly. We are.
You have to walk along this bit, it's a bit deep.
Sure Hayley's doing alright? Yeah, she's fine. She's not waiting for me. Cool, it's like riding on the beach. See, usually I would ride a little bit quicker through this and just try and skip over the top. But my predicament is I don't want to lead Hayley on into these sections going too quickly because she can't ride this stuff quickly. So I have to go slow and just leg it through just to keep her at the right speed so she knows where she needs to be. It's a little bit tough going. A little punch at the end, get through the last soft bit.
This is really, really thick. A lot of this is like a mind over matter. Getting there.
Keep it steady.
Yeah.
Only another 68k.
Oh god. Alright. Let's go. That's the thing, when you're standing up on sand, if you're looking ahead, you're not gonna fall. Well, in my experience, but sometimes when the deep sand approaches me sort of unexpectedly, my automatic reaction is to sit down, which by then you've kind of lost the momentum and then you're sort of stuck going really slowly along it. Yeah, like what I've just done now.
We got, what have we got, 36 k's to go till we get to that town. So we did like 50 k's on the harder stuff, which is definitely a test for the end of the day. The shadows are growing in length. We don't want to be out here too much longer.
About 45 minutes until sunset. Don't know how long this is going to take, so we might just make it to our final destination of the day. We might be in the dark just for the last bit. It does look gorgeous at this time of the day though. Matt's just gone to the shops to get us some provisions. Hopefully it's carbs on carbs on carbs. That's what I want. I want something really naughty that's going to go in my tummy and make me really happy. We have a campground about 10 minutes away, I think, from here that we had in mind. Yeah, we pooped. Absolutely pooped. I'm eagerly waiting for him to bring the food so I can see what it is. What did you get?
I got us some chicken, some corn. I actually got us a little treat as we're late and hungry.
Oh, you good boy.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go to the camp.
The light has gone quickly. It is pitch black now. Within a matter of 10-15 minutes of going in the shop. So we're heading to this campsite. Hayley's found it. I think we'll just set the tent up as quick as we can, get cooking and get to bed. Found myself a bit of sand. Fairly deep sand. And a little river crossing. Oh, it's just a little bit in there. And here's the campsite. Oh. Cerrado closed. Oh no, that is not what we wanted to see. Alright, so we managed to get a camp spot. The campground was closed, but we just carried on through anyway. Went and knocked on someone's door and he's let us stay here, which is perfect because it's gone 8:30 now, and we didn't really fancy trying to find somewhere else to stay. Hayley's in the tent. She's getting the bed set up. We've just got changed quickly and we're gonna cook up some food as quick as we can because we're both really tired. Those last 83 Ks, they took it out of us a little bit. It was just rock, sand, dust, pebbles, stones for the whole thing. So it was tough going. Good day's riding, but yeah, definitely made us work for it at the end, but enjoyable. So those vibrations yesterday on that corrugated sandy road are starting to take a toll on the bikes. My little number plate light has snapped the bolt off and vibrated off. Unfortunately, these corrugations just shake the bikes to pieces. So I think we're going to have to check over a few things and make sure other bolts and pieces aren't falling apart. I think I'll just cable tie it up for now. Quick fix.
How's that looking?
Yeah. If a cable tie or duct tape can't fix it, it can't be fixed. That's my motto anyway.
That'll do.
I'll chuck another one on, just to be safe.
beautiful.
Okay, we got another beautiful day to ride. So this is what the campsite looks like. When we pulled in here and it was dark last night, I had no idea where we were. You're quite disorientated in the dark. Oh, watch out, little dog. You don't want to get run over.
Woof, woof, woof. They turn into little demons when they see motorbikes, and then they completely change when once you're off the bike. So guess what?
What?
I am too hot in this jacket.
I know you would be.
You have to be my dresser.
I know, but you, when I'm trying to dress you, you don't want to listen. You just won't listen to me.
Do you know how long it took for me to admit that I was too hot?
Yeah, I know, you probably felt it as soon as you came out the campground.
I was like, I am not going to prove him right.
Why not? Like, stop being so stubborn. It's not doing you any favours, Hayley.
Because I like winning.
But that's not winning.
I'm not winning. Either way, I've not won.
If you think that's winning, then you need to start doing a few things where you actually win to see what it's like, because that's not winning, love.
Do you mind if we pull over so I can take it off then?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I've accepted defeat.
There's no defeat, love. We'll pull over, we'll get out of town a little bit, down here in 4Ks, and then we'll pull over.
Ah, so you're going to make me suffer. I see what you're doing.
No, mate, you made yourself suffer. Just come into town, and Hayley's gonna take the lead as she's found somewhere that we might be able to stay. The plan is to go into a cabana today. We need to do some washing and a couple of bits, so let's see what she might have found us. So Hayley found us, well, we went to this cabana that Hayley found us. They didn't have any spaces, and the guy has brought us, I suppose, to his friend's house, and they have a room. So we're parking up here. Here's their garage. Okay. So if you just come in here, Hayley, and just swatch your bag on the car. Keep going a bit so you can get the car out. A little bit to the right. A little bit to the right. That's it, that's okay. Beautiful. So we took this place and we're staying here. We're all checked in. Yeah, nice little place. Got a bed, little sofa, table. Yeah, sweet, it's good. There's two things that are really good about this. Well, one's good, one's really good. So the first one is the storage for the bike, the parking in here, which you might have just seen before. And then the best part about this, bearing in mind we've been on the road for nearly 100 days and we haven't used a washing machine. We've washed our clothes in the sinks and wherever we can, hung them out to dry, in buckets, whatever. But this place has got a washing machine and we are making the most of it. So yeah, we are really happy with that. Gonna get those washed and get them out on the line there.